Okay, welcome to our last class of 2025. This is the Harmony Point Acupuncture's YouTube channel, and we'll resume posting classes again in January. Our next live class will be January 6th. So if you like what you're experiencing here, please give us a thumbs up, drop us a line in the comments. Today, we're going to be working on some animal Qigong. So let us know how you like that. We welcome your subscriptions, and Happy New Year and best for everyone in 2026. Okay, so let's begin now by bringing our energy inward and bringing our awareness to the breath. And just notice where you're finding the breath. It could be the tip of the nostrils. It could be the chest. It could be the abdomen. Just notice where in the body you're finding the breath. And take a moment to just be with that breath. Just be with that breath. Feel yourself a part of that breath. Feel that breath moving through you. And we're going to set our intention now on giving ourselves permission for this time together to allow ourselves to focus on things that are happening in the body that are usually going on unconsciously, like the breath. We're not usually paying attention to our breath. We're also going to focus on subtle aspects of movement and how we stand. Awareness in the body that we usually may not be paying attention to. We're going to bring things that are happening unconsciously in our activities to our conscious awareness. That's what we're going to be involved in here. And it's normal when you try to do something like this that your mind may rebel and want to speed up, think about something else, busy itself with what the next part of the day is going to be. That is completely normal, and that happens to everyone almost all the time, believe it or not. And there's no need to be harsh with yourself. Part of the process is observing the rebelliousness of the mind and gently bring yourself back to what we're doing here in this practice. And before we go on, if you have any particular prayers, mantras, any personal affirmations in any tradition you might practice, or anything that's meaningful to you that you'd like to say to yourself, you could do that now. It could be a word, it could be a line of poetry, it could be some music, or if nothing is coming to your mind right now, I would encourage you just to take a moment to focus inward and focus your personal intention for this class. And I'd like to take a moment to express my gratitude to all of my amazing teachers. Okay, so let's stand up slowly. And we're going to begin by interlocking the fingers, standing about shoulder width, interlocking the fingers, bringing them to the chest, Inhaling and exhaling. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 And now we're going to continue the practice, but instead of coming straight out, we're going to come up at an angle. We're going to continue this chest opening breath at this wrist stretch breath at an angle now. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe. And now straight overhead. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And relax with the hands to the side of the body. And just notice the effects, the practice of the wrists, the forearms, and the hands. And now I'm just going to take a moment when we're not doing something specific with the hands. We always want to remember to massage, have our hands naturally open, not a tightness, but a massaging of the hands open. We want the arms and hands to be alongside the body with some space here. So we want to imagine kind of like those blow-up dolls by the side of the road with the hands like that. That's kind of what you want to imagine. And so there's a lot of space here between the arms and the body. The hands are open. Your tongue is at the roof of the mouth. Your face is relaxed, and your elbows are relaxed. And this is what I sometimes refer to as the default stance. And this is a practice all by itself. So this just doing this and being conscious of how you're feeling in the forearms and the hands, that is in itself a practice, and you can do that anywhere. You have to stand in line somewhere. Okay, so from this default stance, we're going to go for the ankle stretch breathing. So we're going to have our feet about shoulder width apart. We're going to take a breath in and come up on the toes. And exhale, coming down. Remembering to keep the tongue at the roof of the mouth. So we're going to inhale up. Exhale down. Okay, let's continue. Breathe. 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 Relax again, hands at the side of the body in the default posture. Palms are open, elbows are relaxed, facing. And now we're going to go for some chest opening breathing. So we're going to bring the palms together in front of the chest. Feel that energy between the palms. We're going to take a breath in and open up the chest and exhale back together. Let's continue. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 Okay, and now we're going to continue this chest opening breath again with our feet about shoulder width apart. This time we're going to bend the knees a little bit, and instead of going from this position, palms facing each other, we're going to go fingertips facing each other. So instead of feeling energy between the palms, we're going to feel energy between the fingertips as they approach each other. And we're going to bend the knees a little and just pause here for a moment. Your palms should be open, elbows relaxed, face relaxed, tongue at the roof of the mouth. And you should feel, this should be a very relaxed position in and of itself. And you should be so relaxed here that you might be able to stay here for a while, although we're not going to do that. But that's what we're going for in the starting posture. Okay, so let's begin with the chest open breath. We're going to inhale and exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe. 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 And relax again. Our default posture. Just take a moment to feel the effects of the practice on the whole chest. Okay, now we're going to bend the knees and we're going to go for our loosening. So bend the knees and we're just going to go from side to side. And we're having the idea here that we're just letting everything fall off the body. Anything that we don't want to have hanging on to us, just let it fall off. Just fix everything. Okay. Arms. Four. Elbows. In, out. Stand here and just take a moment to, again, scan the body and notice the effects of it. Loosening was a little more vigorous, so as you go inside and notice some shifts. And now we're going to go for going through some of the animal qigongs. So let's begin with the horse. So we're going to make a gentle fist and having our feet together. Inhale, and then exhale to the side. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. As you come to the side, you're bending the knees and you're straightening the knees as you come up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Excellent. Default posture. And now we're going to try the monkey. So for the monkey, our feet are going to go heel. We're going to alternate heel, 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 like that. So right heel, and you want your hands, your nice, for all these practices, you want your nice open hands and the monkey. So the elbows are in, and you just, and you got one heel, the right heel is forward, switch, the left heel is forward. Right heel is forward. Left. Right heel is forward. Left. Right heel is forward. Left heel is forward. And then come back. Default posture. Again, take a moment to feel that with a lot of work with the arms. So you might feel some sensations in the arms. Follow the practice. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is the chicken. So we're going to put the chicken on the left first. So take your right, turn your right foot out about 45 degrees, left foot forward. And then for the top, we're just, our hands are just facing each other, and we're doing a circle forward and back. So we're shifting forward, shifting back, forward, shifting back. And now shift sides. So you want the right foot forward and the left foot about 45 degrees, and we're going to shift sides. Big circle. Okay, very good. All right, so the next practice, we're going to do the eagle. So the eagle is down and up, down, up, down, up. So we're going to have the right foot forward, left foot about 45 degrees. Are going down, up, down, up. And when we go down, we're going to have our hands like that, and we go up here. So down, up, with the wings of an eagle. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Make it a little faster on the right. And then switch to the left foot. The right foot. Left foot. Right foot. Left foot. Right foot. Very good. So again, we'll pause, letting our body take in all the sensations after each practice. And now the next practice we're going to do is the wild goose. So if you can, step up on your toes, bring the hands overhead, and we're going to flap the wrists like that, and lean back. Look up if you can, like that. Flap. This is a great one to do outside, outdoors, near the sky. And slowly come down. Come up again and flop. Slowly come down. Come up again and flop. Slowly come. Okay. And let's see the next one. Let's do the peacock. Bring our hands together in front of the chest. Inhale up and exhale down. And you can bend the knees a little. Inhale up, exhale down. Up, exhale down. Remember to keep the tongue at the roof of the mouth. Inhale up. Up. Exhale down. Remember your nice open palms. Elbows are relaxed. Face is relaxed. Really enjoy the practice. Imagine the beautiful peacock feathers spreading. We'll stand for a moment in our default posture. Then we'll bring our hands back in a gentle fist. We're going to go for a tiger. We're going to inhale, exhale, and really stretch your. Now this time we're really tensing up. We're tensing up the hands and releasing. And again, release. One more time. And release. Okay, now let's go back to our gentle open hands. Our gentle open hands. And we'll conclude the set of animal practices with my favorite one, the snake. So bend the knees. Again, remember, tongue at the roof of the mouth, face relaxed, elbows relaxed. Nice open palms. Bring one of your nice open palms in front of your chest. The right one in front of the chest. Have the left one pointed to the right. And shift your weight to the right as your left palm moves to the right. Shift your weight to the left as the right palm moves to the left. So you're pushing to the right with the left, and then you're pushing to the left with the right. And when you change, the elbows are coming back to each side. And that's actually has a martial application, which we're not doing combat in here, but you could. But I don't know how to teach that, so I'm just teaching health aspects of the movement. This is the year of the snake, which will end the Chinese New Year in February. We have a little bit more left. The year of the snake. Stop the practice and come back to the center. The default posture. Now we're going to move on down to the floor. And we're just going to do some circles. And these exercises can be done in a chair too. Feel all the sides of the pelvis. Rotate. In reverse direction. Come back to the center and imagine that there's a straight rod down the center of the body and you're just rotating around that rod. It's called the boat mask meditation. It from Julian Cohen Hill, who also has a YouTube channel here. So you're a boat on calm water. So the mast is straight through the center of the body. And reverse. The mast. Center. And now make a little, show you what I'm doing with my hand. Interlock the fingers and bring the first fingers up. And just rock. Gaze towards, you can bring your vision down a little bit and look at that first finger. All right. And now for the next set of practices, we're going to do some loosening for the lower joints. So we're going to bring the left leg out. Let me adjust the screen. Left leg out, we're going to loosen up the right hip. Now we're going to put the outside of the right foot either on top of the left thigh, the bottom part of the right foot against the inner part of the left thigh, or straight out. And if you're straight out, you're going to be going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If you're here, you can go inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If you're here, you can go inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And while you're doing this, you want to really bring your awareness into the right hip and visualize it as healthy, lubricated, and flexible. Okay, so let's begin. Inhale, exhale, 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 exhale. Very good. Come under the right thigh. Put a drawing implement, an imaginary drawing implement, or drawing pen or pencil between your toes. Imagine you have a canvas in front of you and you're drawing a circle with your foot from the knee. And then draw the other direction. And then draw from the ankle and the other direction. Very good. And then just cradle this hip. Bring this out, cradle the other hip. We're going to repeat everything on this side. So we're going to either bring the left foot on top of the right thigh, the bottom part of the right foot against the inner part of the right thigh, or straight out. So here we're going to be going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Or we'll be going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Or here we're going to be going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So pick whichever one of these works best for you, and we're going to bring our awareness into this left hip now. And as we're working with the movement, we're going to visualize this left hip as healthy, lubricated, and flexible. So let's begin. Inhale, exhale, 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 inhale, inhale, inhale. Very good. Come under the left thigh, put a drawing implement between your toes, draw a circle in one direction and the other direction. Draw a circle from the ankle in one direction and the other direction. And now shake everything out. And sit back and relax. And really, as you're sitting back here, just pay attention to all the sensations in the lower part of the body. Okay, now we're going to move on to some neck and shoulder stuff. So we're going to bring awareness to this point right here. It's kind of halfway from the outer part of the shoulder to the neck. It's actually an acupuncture point. We're going to be shrugging from here. You're shrugging from here, and everything from here down is going to be very loose. And the movement is all from here. So let's begin. We're going to be shoulder shrugging. Just kind of vigorously in and breathing in and out through the nose. Inhale as you come up, exhale as you come down. Okay, let's begin. Okay, now we're going to inhale slowly up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Okay, Now we're going to do some slow neck stretches. We're going to inhale, lean back, open up the throat. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to the center. Exhale over your left shoulder. Inhale back to the center. Exhale over the right shoulder. Inhale back to the center. Exhale over your left shoulder. Inhale back to the center. Exhale over your right shoulder. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left ear to left shoulder. Feel the stretch all down the right side of the body, the right side of the neck. Inhale back to the center. Exhale right ear to right shoulder. Feel the stretch down the left side of the neck. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left ear to left shoulder. Inhale back to the center. Exhale right ear to right shoulder. Inhale back to the center. And now let's go all the way around. We're going to exhale to the floor and inhale from the ceiling. And reverse directions. And come back to the center. For a moment. Okay, and now we're going to come on down to the floor and we're going to do a few spinal twists. Bend the knees. And we're going to bring the hands out perpendicular to the body, palms down. We're going to inhale. And as we exhale, our knees are bent. As we exhale, we're going to turn the knees to the left and the face to the right. We're going to keep both shoulders on the floor. Inhale back to the center. Exhale the other way. And keep both shoulders on the floor as you're doing this practice. If one shoulder starts to come up, you don't need to twist as far. It just means you twist. Now we're going to come back to the center. We're going to bring the palms up alongside the body, bring the legs down, point the toes out, release into the floor. Really release into the floor. And now we're going to go on for our deep relaxation. You can remain here for the deep relaxation. I'm going to sit up to guide us. If you would prefer to do the deep relaxation sitting up, I'd strongly suggest that you do it with the support of a chair or a wall behind you and that you keep your spine straight. Okay. So we're going to begin now by, I'll give everybody a moment to find their deep relaxation position. If you're lying down, you might want to put something under your knees. That can be helpful. Make it more comfortable, or something under your head, whatever you need to do to make yourself a little more comfortable. But you want to have the idea that the spine should be straight. So you don't want to bend the neck too much. Okay. All right, so we're going to move on into our deep relaxation, and we're going to begin by bringing our awareness to the whole surface of your back. And just notice how the surface of your back feels against the floor or the wall or the chair. Just scan the whole surface of your back. And feel the contact of your back against whatever surface it's on, the wall or the chair, the floor. Feel that sensation, how that feels. And now bring your awareness to your abdomen. And just notice the breath in the abdomen. Notice that as you inhale, the abdomen rises. And as you exhale, the abdomen falls. And the abdomen is just rising and falling all on its own. There's nothing you need to do about it. It's just happening. Abdomen's rising on the inhalation, falling on the exhalation. And feel yourself a part of that breath in the abdomen. And now we're going to begin to relax the body in parts. And we're going to begin with the lower part of the body. We're going to relax the toes. Relax the soles of the feet. Relax the top of the feet. Relax the ankles. Relax the calves. Relax the shins. Relax the knees. Relax the thighs. Relax the buttocks. Relax the hip and groin area. Allow the entire lower portion of your body to be completely relaxed. And now, with awareness focused on this lower portion of the body, we're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Ah. Ready? Breath in. And again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. And now we're going to bring awareness into the middle section of the body. We're going to relax the abdomen, relax the low back, relax the mid back, relax the upper back, relax the chest, relax the rib cage, relax the shoulders, relax the upper arms, relax the elbows, relax the forearms, relax the wrists, relax the hands, relax the fingers, relax the fingertips. Allow the entire middle section of the body to be completely relaxed. And now, with awareness focused on this middle section of the body, we're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Ready? Breath in. And again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. And now we're going to bring our awareness to the throat and head area. We're going to relax the throat, relax the back of the neck, relax the base of the skull, relax the back of the head, relax the top of the head, relax the forehead, relax the eyebrows, relax the eyelids, relax the face, relax the mouth, relax the tongue, relax the jaw. Allow the entire throat and head area to be completely relaxed. And now, with awareness focused on this throat and head area, we're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Ready? Breath in. Again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. And now we're going to bring all three sounds together, the ah, the o, and the and we're going to tone them one after the other. And we're going to have the idea here that we're bringing the energy inward and upward through the body. So we're going ah in the lower part of the body. That sound will merge into oh as we shift our awareness into the middle section of the body. And that oh will shift into as we shift our awareness into the throat and head area. So we're going to begin by toning Om 3 times. Let's take a breath in. Breath in. Breath in. And now we're going to continue toning Om, but I'm going to guide us in such a way that there's going to be a space between the end of one Om and the beginning of the next Om. And that space is going to become a little bit longer each time. And what we want to do is we want to focus our awareness on that space, on that silence that's happening between the sounds. And as that silence expands, as that silence becomes a bit longer, each time we want to envision ourselves actually merging and expanding out into that silence. And envisioning ourselves as becoming one with that quiet, peaceful emptiness. And I do want to say that it's possible when you're doing this practice and you're merging with the silence that your breath may naturally suspend itself, and that's fine. You can allow that to happen, but don't try to make it happen, and please don't try to hold the breath. Just focus on the silence and allow the breath to do whatever it wants to do. Start, stop, it doesn't matter. The most important thing is to focus your awareness on that silence and that emptiness, that quiet. Okay, let's begin. Breath in. Breath in. Breath in. Breath in. breath in. Ah. Breath in. Ah. Okay, and now take a breath in for one final Aum, and this time really experience each of the three parts of the sound in each of the three parts of the body. Ready, breath in. And gradually bring awareness back into the body. Begin to move your fingers and toes. And if you're lying down, you can slowly sit up and try to keep your eyes closed as you're sitting up. If you're sitting back, you can sit forward, but try to keep your eyes closed as you're sitting forward, and move up or forward slowly. And once you're sitting up or sitting forward, you can rub your palms together, get them nice and warm. Cup them gently over your eyes and really enjoy that sensation of warm palms over your eyes. And then slowly pull your palms away from your eyes as you open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me today. And Happy New Year.